Santa is a real serial killer. And what have they nailed him with, Eric? 7 murders so far?
Yeah, I mean, at first it was 2, then the list grew from there. I believe that they've confirmed that it was up to 7, yes.
And it's bizarre that he was, destroying the bodies after he would murder them and putting them around the city in these planters because he was a landscaper.
Landscaper, that's right. Yep. So he had access to do all these different things. And finally, Bruce McArthur was arrested. At first, like I said, 2 counts of first-degree murder, and since then, a number of others have...
And when the police broke the door down, this just came out recently, when they went to arrest him, they found another possible murder victim tied up, and the police saved his life.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, I don't know how this sort of went under the radar like it did, because he was banned from the gay village. He assaulted a man with a metal pipe in 2001, convicted in 2003, and he was just allowed to be able to continue and go, and this got worse from there. So,
well, it's almost
the warning signs were there.
It's almost deja vu. When Jeffrey Dahmer's, one of his victims was, he was chasing him down the street naked,
yeah.
And he told the police that it was a lover's spat, and they turned their back and left, and they allowed him to take him back to the apartment and kill him.
That's right.
Yeah, he never made it out again. That's right.
And put him in the
He was
barrel.
running for his fucking life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this is the police, they had to follow the guidelines, and then they were very suspicious of this guy, and then they finally, they broke the door down and found a man tied up in his bedroom.
Yeah.
Post
Crazy.
to post.
Well, I don't know if it was post to post or I don't know. It was just unbelievable. So who's got the record here in Canada? Is it Picton, the pig farmer?
Yeah, the pig farmer, yeah. 26 hookers.
26 young girls and prostitutes. And this man, this very fucking evil man, 7, and the police think that there might be way more because they're going through all the missing people.
Yeah, what's scary for me is that, as you said, he played Santa Claus at the Agincourt Mall near Shepherd and Kennedy. It's actually right by where I work, and we had a Christmas event at the mall where Santa was there. My daughter actually met Santa there a couple of years ago. Oh. I don't know if it was the same one or not, but that's pretty freaky.
Isn't that something?
I know.
Well, the point, John, is you never know people.
Yeah. I mean, John Wayne Gacy, he was a clown. He would invite people back, I mean, little boys and grown men.
Well, what about...
he was a clown.
John Wayne Gacy, that's a good example. But what about the guy with the Volkswagen who's murdering the girls? They put him to death. He defended himself in the state of Florida. I think it was in the state of Florida.
Yeah.
He looked like a normal, regular guy.
Mm-hmm.
And they caught him by luck. They stopped him, and that's how they caught him. But he murdered him. He was a serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
There was a serial killer that was caught with...
You mean
Ted? A parking ticket before,
Bundy,
right?
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy, yeah.
Ted Bundy, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
How did they find MacArthur?
Well, they had information on him, so they pursued him, but
they had a suspicion. That I read somewhere they were suspicious of him because they had seen him in the gay village or somewhere near there, right? And somebody brought, I think, a post from Facebook to the police. If I might be recalling it incorrectly, and then he's on the radar of the police, and they followed him around.
Yeah,
he was under surveillance, and by the quick intelligence of the police, they saved other people's lives. This guy was this is how he was. He murdered people to be self-gratified, just like Dahmer did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just like Bundy did.
Frank was tied up to the pole. It's just around the corner from where my son lives in Eastside. and it's down the hill a bit. They've got a big tent out front there, but they were talking, and how they got him, they were following this kid who was obviously gay and was either prostituting and playing tricks with the boys, and he went into the house. They didn't do anything. They waited for almost 2 hours, and he didn't come out. So then they broke the door down, and there he was, tied up in the bed, ready for hacking.
How about that?
Yeah.
You know, maybe the craziest...
Isn't that crazy?